Threesome. It's what the people want. Real life.
Real shit.
Real talk.
Hey, horn.
Hi, babies. I got that glow.
The Dominican glow, baby.
That D-glow, baby.
So we're back, guys. And this time we're here, episode 9, and we're ready to talk about our Dominican trip that we have had booked for like a year now. And we know everybody's been dying to hear.
Yeah, because it was fucking wild.
I think that's what's so funny, though, is that like we had it booked for a year. Yeah. So in hindsight, like my ex-husband was supposed to be with me.
Yeah.
Like, thank God wasn't.
Yeah.
You know? Everything happens at the right time, baby.
Right time, right place.
Because Kloe had the time of her life, and it would not have been that way otherwise.
How did you have the time of your life?
I think
the double D?
The double D and the DR?
Yeah.
Double D,
I think
DR.
we ease
the
into
D
that.
and the R.
I think we ease into that. No, we don't ease into anything at all. So I
just
mean,
go ham.
Basically, so what? Like, we arrived, we traveled all day.
Yeah.
We took like a really tropical Greyhound bus. That's
Oh
how
my
I'll envision
God.
it. I always say
literally,
it literally had like handkerchiefs of butterflies, like mammal handkerchiefs on the seats.
So fucking fun.
With like the burgundy seats.
It was so fun.
Joseph was drinking beer on the bus. Can we
That's what
start
killed
off by
me.
that? That's when I knew I was like, this trip's about to be
That's
different.
when I knew that night we were done
But
for.
that beer was actually really good. I've never tasted a beer like that
It did
before,
taste
I
ever.
tried it too, and I hate beer. And
Yeah.
I was able to drink like that little cup, and it was okay. But like, so what? We did 3 hours on the bus to the Airbnb. We get to the Airbnb. They didn't have like the beds put together, but I will say we had 27 people, so I can understand like the confusion. So you were running around doing the rooms.
Yeah.
Or just like making sure the right amount of beds were in the room.
Yes, and Joe's like, everyone get in the room. Like, we have to get this figured out. But remember, Joe, when we first walked in, the house manager was sitting at the table, and one of the other girls already had flocked him. Do you remember that at all?
No.
Like, I had noticed that like one of the girls already sat by him, was talking his
Oh,
ear
yes,
off.
yes.
And I was like, but then remember, so we got our rooms, we got situated, we came down, me, you, and Micki were the last ones down for dinner, sat together. But remember, we started drinking, and we were over by the bartender, and the house manager, he was like the only white dude there. Literally the only.
He looked mean.
And so that's
first.
what I was going to say. Like, I was looking at Joe
I was like,
and
I don't
Micki,
trust
and I kept
him.
going, I don't trust him. Like, Joe, he looks
I
like
kept
a
thinking we were
going to
get in trouble. I was like, he's going to get us in
he's
trouble.
going to yell at us. He looks so serious.
I was like, he looks mean.
But then tell me why,
he
like.
was quiet at first, too.
Literally.
Yeah,
but
sure.
then tell me why, like, 6 shots in.
Suddenly he didn't
we talked that shit to his face.
Yeah, we were like, damn, you look really fucking
you look so
scary.
mean. He was like, no, I'm so sorry.
He's like, so sorry, no.
No. Like,
and then you were like,
where's he from? Because where was his accent
Santo
from?
Domingo.
Oh.
He's literally
he's
from
from
there.
there.
Yeah.
Chloe started off strong, literally shit-faced, and she's like, can you fraternize with the clients here?
And Micki's like, I think she means fuck.
I was like, I don't think he's going to know. Like, I don't know how fraternize translates, because he did speak English, but like,
I felt so
I was
red.
like,
His
I don't
face
know.
got so red.
He was like, oh, he said not in the house. And I said, oh, so the beach? Because I was trying to help my girl out, okay? I was like, I don't know.
I was like, I can't have sand on my pussy.
Or sand, please.
Literally. Like the condition I'm in now.
Did you fuck on the beach? Because I fucked on the beach.
I wasn't on the beach.
Oh, I was
Like,
in the sand.
maybe like
It was
stairs.
nighttime though, so I feel like sand fleas go to bed.
Maybe like stairs.
sleep. Don't
Maybe
they?
like stairs. Stairs near the beach.
Okay,
Remember those
bitch, the stairs
When did you
by
in
the
the beach?
The first night.
Literally, we were
I
all
was
outside.
Shit-faced. I was shit-faced. I
Oh,
ran
fuck.
down the beach. I was getting
Yeah.
railed, like literally facing the ocean. And
I was facing her.
I literally, we ran so far away. And no lie, whenever I was done, I was so fucking drunk. I just laid face first in the sand, like just
No,
flat.
he literally came
had
back
to, like,
after, and he was
get me.
traumatized. He looked at me too.
He's
and
like,
he was I don't think she's okay.
I don't
And
think she's good.
I
was like,
love
I don't
how
know.
Micki goes, I ran so far away. Like, she wasn't sending us pictures and videos of her getting railed the entire trip.
Listen, I was
like,
like,
I didn't
did.
see it. Like,
no, honestly,
in HD 4K.
after this trip, I'm like, I need to really look at myself and be like, do I have a problem? Like,
No,
do
it
I
was
fuck too much?
vacation.
It was vacation, but no, by the time we were like halfway through, like I couldn't sit down because my pussy hurt so bad.
I know. We were
It was
all
so
praying
bad.
for it.
It was so bad. So I think maybe I was like, man, do I have a problem?
First
It's
night,
vacation.
obviously, me and Joe were
Yeah.
last one standing.
Yeah.
As
Yeah.
usual, blacked out.
Yeah.
The whole trip was kind of a blur.
No,
Yeah,
At
for you, I'm
nighttime,
sure.
at
it was
nighttime.
bad.
Joseph is a creature, and it's literally like if it turns like 10 o'clock midnight, Joseph needs to be put in a closet and like locked there
Yeah.
because he literally, your drunk brain is like, what mischief can I
But
Get
like
into.
literally like the both of us though, because I woke up so confident after the first night and I was like at breakfast and I looked at grandma. I said, no, I didn't black out last night. She went, oh. And then I checked the videos in my phone and I was like, Grandma,
my
I am so
God.
sorry. Like, I am so sorry that you had to deal with us.
Yeah,
I get
honestly,
confused
grandma's
on what
very
happened
strong.
what night, honestly.
No, honestly,
they're
Literally,
always
I'm
a
trying to
blur.
remember.
That's
I'm
the
like,
problem.
what
Be able to
night?
like list the nights because
Yeah.
it is
No,
a
because it was
blur.
a blur. It was just night after night of just debauchery.
I think that was the hardest I ever went. I literally told Micki, I was like,
Never.
Joe's gonna be so proud. Normally I only last one night, but I'm pulling
Yeah,
through.
no, Chloe was
I was
partying every
fucked.
night.
Yeah, you
and
did
we-
every night.
Every night.
Every night,
last one
and
standing.
we got done up every night. We didn't skip
Yeah.
a
Yeah,
night.
no.
We were full glam
No.
the whole time.
Every single
I
time.
couldn't
literally
see
did
my
it.
man let me slip in. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Remember when I almost told him to? I did tell him to go wake her up,
Oh,
and then
No,
Mickey was
I
like,
I
"Do
need you
not."
guys to
And
like
I was
describe
I
this
just was like-
whole scene.
It was like lunch. Okay, Chloe was having a little late. She was having a late afternoon nap.
I slept all evening.
She slept
Yeah.
the whole
I
time.
had sun poisoning.
Well, he would come in like the afternoons, like before dinner time. So
He
it
was
like,
off work
he
this
was
night,
there.
though.
Oh yeah, no, he
Oh,
was
yeah,
coming
that-
in the off time, baby. He
That's why
said-
Joe-
And I knew because he came in dressed up. He had his
Yeah.
little button up
Yeah.
and then his
And so Joseph
cargo
says,
shorts.
Go wake her up. Go
Yeah.
wake her up. And I was like, I looked at Vinnie and I was like, I think he's cool, but not cool enough to go. Like I was like, she's passed out right now, and she will be fucking.
I probably would have scared him
pissed.
if he walked in that room and
yeah,
looked
because
at me. I
not
looked
only
like
that you
shit.
were mean, and
I
that
looked
was
like
the
a
day that I was
demon.
going in and checking on you because I was like, hey baby, because I was like, I don't want. I just came up to check because I was like, I don't want some random man in here and you're still passed out
Yeah.
and like I don't know.
Joe's now like,
I mean, he
yeah.
literally came dressed up, like hair did and everything. I'm like, and this is of
Joseph's
course
like,
the night
send
that
him up.
Chloe is literally
Hey,
like
I pulled
passed
through
out.
though.
You
she did. She perked up.
Yep.
She said, "Let's roll."
I
and
saw the
she did.
text. He texted me. He said, "I downstairs,"
I thought
and I said, "Give me 30 minutes."
I would go down there. I'm like, "Hi," and he'd be like, "Hi, Micki," and I'm like, "He's cool. He's cool with me. He says my name funny. I like him.
I like him.
I like him." Vinny scared the shit out of him. I think at first.
I think it was so funny because
Vinny. He had to think Vinny was our pimp. Like the way that he
Yeah.
fucking. Vinny was
had
in there talking to him while we were like getting ready, and I think he was like, "Yeah, like." Be cool, like you can talk to Chloe, but he's like, don't talk to Micki, making it sound like we were both.
Yeah, like
he was
we're-
like, just he's like, you
with
can
both of
borrow
us.
one of my hoes for the night.
literally, literally.
What the fuck?
I'm
So-
done. But that's what happened. That's what happened the first night. Joseph fucking texted him and was like, Chloe wants to fuck you
Yeah.
at like 3 a.m.
Yeah.
And then we woke up the next morning mortified because it's literally
Yeah.
like a worker there. And Joe's like, I'm just going to delete it. He won't see it.
Stop, and he
And
literally
we did
comes
this on
in.
what's up?
WhatsApp. Oh, she comes back with WhatsApp from vacation.
Yeah.
You know it's all over. Like it's no good. But
That's
no, he
true.
literally the next morning came over, kissed you right on the cheek after you acted like an
Yeah.
animal the night before, a little creature, and he was just
I
like,
was.
he was like,
It's like, oh, what a sweet little rat.
what a sweet little rat. And like whenever Chloe's out on her little like escapades, I feel like I can't sleep right. And no lie, the amount of times during this trip where I would like hear her drunk walk past my room to get home, 5 a.m. And like the next day, I think we saw him, and I was like, hey, when did you get to bed? He's like, oh, like 5 a.m. And I'm like, that
God.
checks out. I was like, the timeline is checking out.
It's adding.
But
He
no,
was nice.
It was so
Yeah.
fun.
He's-
He was nice.
It was.
Sweet
I
boy.
think definitely everyone was shocked because he was like a sweet,
such
little,
a sweet boy. Like just
Definitely not your normal type.
No, and
No
that's what I told him.
And
tattoos.
far
like,
from it.
just totally.
Yeah,
like,
Joe's like far,
Far from
like
it.
he's
He's
so
no,
far.
like cute.
The most normal.
No, he's
dude.
cute. He's just very like normal boy. Like you would not think in a lineup.
Yeah.
But honestly, I was like,
In
Chloe,
a
I don't know if
lineup.
like if he was in America, he's very like he looks clean cut, and I feel like Chloe
Very
would have
clean
not
cut.
been
Yeah.
into that. She probably would look at him and be like Republican, but because he's
I might have asked that drunk.
do they have that in
Probably.
the Dominican?
I think I probably asked that
I
too.
don't think so.
Yeah, well, I think because
I
he's
don't
like
know.
spicy white, she was like, yeah. She was like, speak
It's the
Spanish to me.
Oh yeah.
She goes, ooh.
yeah. Ship me that voice note right now.
Oh my god.
I'm dead.
Do you
but
send each other voice memos on
yeah.
WhatsApp?
Yeah.
Can you imagine Chloe's?
Well, I just asked because whenever I was booking everything, like they talk a lot in the apps. They don't like to text. They like to talk.
Yeah, no.
So I would literally have to.
I just like the sound of
them.
his voice. It's hot.
You're like, damn.
Mine is probably just like some
Yeehaw,
fucking
baby. You're like, say that
white
again.
girl. Yeah. I'm like, honey, say that again.
I like the way you talk,
Say
baby.
it
Say it
slower.
again for mama.
I downloaded Duolingo though. I'm trying to do like 15 minutes every day.
Oh, she's gonna learn Spanish for this day.
I think doesn't he speak French too? I think.
So, yeah, he's smart.
She said C. She said C.
I kept going C.
She said C. She's
more.
learning.
C.
I was like, I swear he speaks French, Spanish, and English.
Yeah, no, he's smart.
Yeah.
He's nice.
She said
He's
this
sweet.
pussy
I'm like,
talk
wow, a
English,
guy's
Spanish, and
nice to
French.
me after I'm a
Man.
complete like rat. Like
You were
I
a little
literally
rat.
came downstairs in a big baggy t-shirt, all dolled up though after that said "fuck around and find out" and was a
Yeah.
He said,
creature.
I would like to fuck around and find out. He's like,
He
I would
said
love
that?
to.
No.
Oh. I was like, wait, did he actually say that to you?
No.
But
I
the
was
fact
like,
that it
damn.
scared this man,
Joseph, how many things did you break? How many things?
I think.
You
I
didn't
mean,
break
we
that many
did.
things. How
No,
many
I
pairs of
do
shoes?
remember breaking 3 glasses though.
Only 3.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah, because the rest was I think broke by other
Yeah.
people.
Yeah. But I
3
remember
glasses,
specifically
2 pairs of
breaking 3.
shoes.
Yeah.
It just that place was like fucking $5,000 per night.
It was expensive as fuck. I
Like,
can't
and
remember.
then
glass.
all the like everything on top of it, alcohol. What we went through like 30 bottles.
Oh my god.
No, 101 total. We did the
Not
math.
30. I meant like 30 a day.
Oh, at least.
30
It was
Okay.
bad. No, Micki,
were
we
there
did the
5
math. It was
days.
fucked up. The amount we
101.
So
drank.
scary. How did I do my job? You know, I was like,
I don't
damn, I was
fucking know.
working.
Yeah.
I was like,
I
those were
know.
times where like we had a different videographer there. I'm like, he was cool, but I just think if Josh was down there with us, maybe he wouldn't be doing our podcast right now. I think
I
we
don't
would've
know.
scared
I
him
feel like
away.
Josh is a homie.
He's a homie, but I do
He
think
could have locked himself in his
he
room.
would have been locked up. No, he wouldn't have come out. I know he would have been hiding.
Yeah, Josh would have been mortified.
He would have been scared. So anyway, I remember like looking at the videographer and being like, I want you to know, like, we've never really like worked together, and this is not a reflection of my job usually.
I mean,
was
your
like,
pussy was out half the time.
I
so
know.
I
So
can
I
understand where
was
you're
like,
coming
I just
from.
want him to know that I was like, this is work, but also I'm playing too. Don't worry about it. I was like, if you can't beat him, join him. You know what I
The
mean?
trip
So
though
have a good
was
time.
like so fun and chill. No one
It was.
argued.
Yeah, no.
It was
way.
literally
all.
no drama. Like it was just fun.
Yeah.
it was just
It was
fun.
so
Which
fun.
I'm
So worth
shocked.
it.
'Cause getting
Yeah,
that
because
many
there was
people
a lot
together-
of girls in one
Yeah.
house. Like, oh my god.
We were all scared.
No, but it was
Especially
so
when
good.
alcohol is involved too.
Yeah.
Oh, and it was so much alcohol. But honestly, everyone just had
Everyone
a
just
fucking
was
good time.
Mhm.
fucking partying, and then obviously Joe and I were just always the last ones standing,
Yeah,
Literally.
which should be illegal.
It
I
should
found a
be.
video of us blacked out, and they're trying to get Joe to stop drinking, and I'm recording, and I'm going, "No, sip it some more, baby." Like, don't remember any of this.
I hate when people do that.
Joseph just starts
me off.
dancing. We had our own bartender. We need to
Yeah.
mention that we had
Joe
a bar.
needs to go on
like-
about the bartender.
Oh
Oh,
my god,
yeah.
he looked like Zero from Holes.
But Joe has to go on about the escapades of this. Hey,
Literally.
did you know though that it was literally like I don't want to say like his first week, but like his first maybe like month working there.
it
Like
might be
he
his
was
fucking
new.
last.
Yeah,
It
yeah,
might
yeah.
have been his last.
He was new.
No, I remember when everything was going down and we were at the bar and he was like flirting with all the girls and everything. He literally said, "You have to tell my manager that this is okay." And I was like, "Okay, go get your manager." Like, I put in his phone, and then he went and got the other guy that was the manager,
Yes.
and I had to tell him on the app
Say
to
we want
translate
him to
that we
party.
want him to party, and he's allowed to give lap dances and shit.
Because he
And
was.
literally, then the manager was like, "Okay," and then
The fuck-
literally,
I will say
and
that
I
they
was
were
like,
really
"Oh
cool
my
with the
God."
shenanigans.
Yeah.
Yeah. I didn't know you did that because that makes
That
sense.
makes so much
because
sense
the
because
one
I was like,
night-
how is he allowed to do
Yeah,
this?
'cause
Because
the-
he was.
Yeah, he literally went and got his manager after that because
That's
that's what he
really
put
good.
in his phone.
Well,
That's what's
remember they
smart.
stayed late one night.
Oh,
They stayed over
yeah.
their shift, and the manager came up to me and he said, "You need to call." What
Yeah.
did
She's
he
like,
say
call
right
your
now?"
man, get your
And
man.
I said, no, it's 1 a.m. He's probably asleep. Like, I'm not going to call him. So the manager called him and was like, "I need you to come to the house right now for Kloe."
Oh,
I
my
was
God.
like,
No.
bro, like, what do you mean?
He was probably so excited. He probably hopped right up.
So
Yeah.
that makes sense. That makes
Did he
so
come
much
that night?
sense. No, he came the next night.
Oh,
I was
okay.
like, leave him alone. It was 1 a.m. But you
Our
need to-
bartender was straight up
Yeah,
just like
you've gotta-
doing
Joe
lap
Yeah,
has
I
to
mean,
go
whenever
on.
he would like give me his
Oh
phone
my
to translate,
God.
I remember I got into his phone because I wanted to see if he had a girlfriend. So I got into his phone, and literally there was like the first text was, me princess in Spanish with a heart. And then he has literally texted her like, I love you. And I literally texted on his phone and said, these bitches are all hot here. And then the girl said, ¿qué? Like, which means what in Spanish back. And I was like, I had his phone this whole time, like literally just reading this, and I gave it back to him.
Are all hot here.
And I gave it back to him, and he literally didn't even say anything the next day or the next day, or he didn't care because that was the night he was doing the lap dance on one of our friends.
Oh my God, no! It was not just like a lap dance. Like it was.
Yeah.
He was hitting it from the back, like grinding.
Yeah, and then she fell out of the chair after. Everyone keeps on saying, like, send me that Snapchat. She fell out of the chair right after she gave him a lap dance. And then he was flirting with like 5 other girls.
I think we need to get into like the more than just flirting.
I mean, well, yeah, he was flirting, and then he ended up fucking one.
Yeah.
Not just
the one night. What? I don't know if it was on the beach. I know
it was
like
both on the beach.
Oh, yeah, and then he had sex with the other one
The next night.
The next night, yeah.
Yeah.
The last 2 nights.
Yeah.
But
oh
I will say, I feel like Joe and I, when we get drunk, we're like heavy influence cupids. We are trying to get people to like fuck.
You guys are like,
we literally like, we're just trying to,
Yeah.
we're like, yeah, you have to go do this. Like, it's a memory.
Yeah.
Like we're in
to.
paradise. You know you want to hump right now.
You know you want to fuck. And maybe it's just because Joe and I are so horny.
But literally, yeah, why was that one guy, though, the only one everyone wanted to fuck besides you?
Looked like zero.
He was cute.
He looked
was
like
just
zero.
young.
He was
from
20.
holes.
Yeah,
He
he
wasn't
was
even
young.
21 years old. He was 20.
Yeah. I'm like, there's a
To me, that's
20-year-old.
too young
Yeah,
for me.
he looks
That's too
young.
much. I
He
can't
looks
do that.
young.
Yeah, because the guy I was taught was 34.
I need me a man. That boy looked like a little baby.
Yeah.
I swear to God, he needed a little orange jumpsuit and a shovel.
Stop.
He looked just
Micki
like.
will not give it up.
He looked just like him, and that's why I was like, he looks like a baby. Like he looks like a little kid in a Disney
I only
movie.
know the main character of Holes.
Shia LaBeouf.
Yeah.
I'm fucking
She goes, that main character, that one guy,
I'm
Shia
literally
LaBeouf.
dead. Joe, do you even remember at all though, like fucking grandma coming out at 3 a.m. one night and she was like, Joseph, please tell me.
Yeah.
Girl, so loud. And you looked at her, you said, Grandma, I love you, but I told you what this trip's gonna be like. I need you to go back in your room and shut the door and lock it. And she said, okay.
The fact that we literally gave her the room with the speaker right underneath.
Oh,
like,
literally.
why would we do
Why
that?
would we do that?
No.
We
But I
should've
let her
switched
pick
that.
her room, so
I
she
know.
can't
Yeah.
say anything.
I
I let her pick her
True,
room. And
true.
She
picked
had
that
so
one.
much fun though.
She
She
loved
had
it.
so much
She
fun.
loved it.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
Vinnie was there. Listen, if anyone's gonna steal my
yeah.
man, it's Grandma.
Bro, she was
Steal
drinking
my
Haterade when it came to
man.
you.
Oh my God, she's like that bimbo. Grandma
Yeah.
called me a bimbo and then was dancing with my man. I was like, damn, Grandma, she goes steal
Also,
him. I
Joe,
was like,
did you know that
do?
did you know that she gave the house cleaner ladies her clothes on the last day?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Like
She
half
lit-
of them. I came upstairs. She was going to tell. I was like, you might not want to tell Joseph.
No, she did. She literally said, I'm going to ask them if they can wash my clothes. And she was talking to them in Spanish. And they were like, yeah, we can wash them. And she's like, I'm going to give them $20 to wash my clothes. And I was like, okay, because she doesn't have a washer or dryer
Yeah.
at her house. So she's like, I don't want to come back and have to go straight to the laundry.
Yeah.
I was like, actually, that's smart. Go ahead.
No.
Do you want to know what's crazy? She told me that house, I'm not going to say the names, but that house, they only get paid, each of those house cleaners, $250 a month.
I believe I told you
A
about
month.
the manager. It was like $450.
In
Yeah.
American dollars?
Yes.
Or
Yes, in
okay, well,
American
that's a
dollars.
lot though. Like, down
But it's
there.
still
It's
like
not,
their
though,
rent.
'cause
Their
their
rent
rent's
is like
$450 a month.
Yeah.
So it doesn't add up. So that's why I
they
tipped them
work
all
4 days
extra
a
on the
week.
last day as well.
Yeah.
But also,
Yeah.
Grandma fucking killed me because you weren't awake. So the guy lost his phone that I was talking to, and someone called me off of his phone the next morning, and I was like, oh my God, I have to answer because we need to see where his phone is, because he said, I'll come back at noon tomorrow. Maybe I lost it somewhere in the house. Okay, the girl on the phone was speaking Spanish. He had left it at the bar that he was at before he came back to the house to see me, okay? So I run and grab Grandma, and she's like, she sees his picture and name. She's like, why are you calling him? But then she heard the girl's voice, and then I had to explain that he lost his phone, and she needed to, like, talk to the lady and see where it was. And we got off the phone, and Grandma said, wait, why was he here last night? And your brother, we're at breakfast. Your brother's sitting there. And I go, the hot tub broke and it needed service. And she looked at me so serious, and she said, well, did he service it well? And I went, yes, he serviced it very well. And then Josh goes, damn, what's wrong with the hot tub? And Grandma looked at him, and Josh looked at me, and he went, oh, your hot tub. I was like, I'm killing myself right now.
Oh my God. Honestly, having Grandma there was a whole
Yeah.
different level.
She
of,
saw
like,
me tip
funny.
at the end, and she saw that I
Yeah.
gave him a bigger
Yeah.
tip. And in front of everybody, she goes, oh, he got the bigger tip because he did the most service. I was like, Grandma.
She was killing
my
me. I
God.
fucking love her. No, the video of Vinnie and her dancing
Yeah, that was so cute.
fucking cute. I was like, damn.
I can't wait to see it in the main video.
Oh, it's so cute.
Like,
I was
It was
like,
so
she
cute.
had the best time because Vinnie was there. That's her boy. She
Vinnie
loves
was
him.
feeling himself that night.
Vinnie was honestly, can we just say,
I've
I
never
like
seen Vinnie like
I
that.
have never. I knew he would have a good time, but
A
I thought he
creature.
would be overwhelmed by like it. It's a very
That's a
different
lot.
world.
He got into
than he's ever been.
character.
He got right into
Yeah.
character, and it's like it was not even character. He was living his best life.
No,
and he
We
was
loved
literally.
it.
He was live, laugh, loving.
He loves Joe.
He loves Joe. The way that he's the one lighting your birthday candles
Yeah,
and
that
things.
was-
Like,
I
it's
loved
so
it.
cute. He was in his little outfits and he would put it on and be like, "You think Joe's gonna like this? Like, I think
Yeah.
this is gonna
Literally.
Like, yeah. Oh my God, no, it was.
I
so
literally at
fun.
one point remember I'm like, damn, is Micki getting mad at Vinnie because Vinnie's having more fun than Micki?
No, no, but he was having
And I'm
so
like,
much
damn.
fun. No, he was just like live, laugh, loving, and it was
Yeah.
fun to see. He turned into like he got a little catty sometimes. He
I
did
loved
something
it.
like- he would get a little
Yeah.
gossipy. He'd be like,
He'd be like, well, I
like-
think this.
He's like, and
Yeah.
I'd go, whoa, baby. I was like, who's
Yeah.
that? I was like, it was just funny that he
I
got
loved
into
it.
But and oh my God, and I swear to God, since he's been home, which he would say to me after we come back from a trip or something, he's like, you sound like Joseph. You just keep moaning or whatever.
And he sounds
He's
like
home.
it.
He came home and I said, baby, I feel like you lost weight. I feel like we all like lost weight on this trip.
Well,
Like it was
duh.
just like we're all tired. And I said, baby, you look skinny. He goes, yeah, I'm so snatched, and was like literally like
Stop.
fucking killing me.
I'm killing
Like he's kidding, but
myself.
I'm like, oh my God, like what? And then he keeps saying he's like, I was like getting dressed. I'm like, should I wear this? And he's like, fire, and like that. And I'm like, he's like, I've heard that word 100 times.
I'm
He's like, I can't stop
done.
saying, wow, that's fire, looking so fire, babe. And I'm like, stop.
I'm just dead. I
Oh
I
my
feel like we do
God.
have to bring up the plunger, and then also another night, like
Yeah.
Oh my God.
no one was awake but me and Joe and the videographer, okay? And Joe is at the bottom of the fucking stairs, and it's like I could see the crossover, but I was like blacked out too, and he's butt ass naked, and it's like I could see the eye change, and he looked at me, and he like went like shh, and then ran, and I went, Joseph, no, because like I didn't know what he was gonna do, but I knew it just wasn't gonna be good, and that's when he stole Hannah's phone, and then
Oh no.
Oh my
he
God.
stole her phone.
Sorry, Louis.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're so
Sorry,
sorry.
Louis.
Calls her dad, leaves a voicemail, but he didn't even know how to do it.
Yeah, I didn't even know how to do it
The
because I didn't have her
videographer-
password.
Literally, he's like, say, hey, Siri,
The
call
way that
whoever
he was
you
an
want.
accomplice. Oh my God.
Literally,
That's
I was
so fucking
dying. But
funny.
then fucking throws her phone into someone else's room. She's freaking out. It's 4 a.m. She's like, Joe, we have boat day in 2 hours. Like, I need my phone charged, blah, blah, blah. And she's like, Kloe, please, he'll listen to you. No.
No.
There's
no.
a
And I
point
was
where
like,
there's no reaching him.
no, I said, Hannah, it's not in our room. I know he threw it in someone else's room because I heard his little sneaky ass like run, open a door,
I did. I
and
literally
shut it,
ran
and then
opened-
run into our room. I was like, he threw it in someone else's room. I just don't know whose room. We're gonna find it in the morning, I promise. And he did.
Yeah,
and
I-
that wasn't the worst night.
That wasn't the worst
No.
night. The worst night is whenever he found a plunger and was
Oh,
trying
yeah.
to plunge everybody.
I
you
literally
got
went.
the door open.
Yeah, so there was a utility closet, and I literally was like trying to wiggle it, and it wouldn't open. Then I got it open, and then there was a plunger in there, and I was like, you know what? Everyone who went to bed, it was really early that night. It was like 1. I was like, everyone who went
It
to
was
bed is
like
getting
1.
plunged. So I got the plunger, went room by room, opened up the door.
But you know what's
plunged
funny?
one of the doors open with it was
Yes.
locked, and you plunged it open
Literally.
with the plunger, and they were like, "You're not getting in," and you were like, "The fuck if I'm not."
and I literally plunged the sliding glass door, unlocked, and slid it right open.
yeah,
It was
And
so
then
funny
they
because
were
we
like,
could.
no.
yeah.
By this point, Vinny and I were going to bed, and I feel like we could hear something happening. And Vinny's like, you know what's crazy? He fucks with everyone, but he doesn't fuck with me like that. He's not gonna come in here. And
Yeah,
you didn't.
I
He's like,
know.
he was like, I feel safe. He's like, but if I was one of those other hoes, I would not
That's
feel
why I
safe.
stay up all night. I kept looking at all of them, even though I looked like I was going to throw up and die and kill myself. And I kept looking at them, and I said, the risk, it's just
Don't
not
go to
worth
sleep.
it. I said
It's
the
literally
reward
like-
outweighs the risk every time.
It's like a little kid sleepover where you're like the first people to go to sleep are getting their
Yeah.
faces drawn on, except for it's Joseph
it's worse.
crawling on top of you
With the plunger.
with
With
a
a
plunger.
plunger.
Oh no, my God! The video where you're like, who are you on top of?
Plunging
You were
Chelsea's
rolling
ass.
around in bed and you're going.
That's
I'm
because
so
Chelsea takes it like a champ,
sleepy."
too.
No,
Chelsea does
Chelsea's
take it like
ass
a
is
champ.
so big.
Fat,
that
so
it
fat.
Oh my God,
literally
biggest
is
ass, it's
literally
incredible.
You had to have left
plunged.
bruises on her. You were
Maybe,
plunging the
I don't-
fuck
I came
Yeah.
back
out her
bruised
ass,
up as
bro.
fuck, and like, what were we even
Yeah.
doing? Just from drinking and just being dumb.
Fucking.
You almost got a fucking concussion.
Yeah, my ankles bruised from it.
Oh,
He
yeah.
fucking him in the
Yeah.
heels.
You did.
Literally.
He's like, I'm gonna death drop and actually die.
I've
Yeah.
never seen you actually out of it like that.
Yeah,
That's
that
what
was
you went to
fucked
bed.
up.
That's
Yeah.
the one night he went to bed early.
That's when you know, if I go to bed early,
he has a
that's when
concussion,
you know.
and you're not supposed to sleep.
No,
like
literally,
that.
Chelsea told me not to run 30 seconds before that. She said, it is wet. It just rained. Don't run. And I fucking ran. And
a
literally, next
baby
thing you know, I
toddler.
literally slip and fall, hit my head off the fucking concrete, and my elbow hit the countertop. And it literally knocked me out for like 15 seconds.
No, your eyes
And then
were
I literally
dead.
woke up and I was like, help me, Chelsea. And Chelsea thought I was kidding because she thought she just told me 30 seconds before, like, don't slip and fall. So she thought I
So
was
it was
doing
a
it to
bit?
like,
No.
yeah. And then she said she saw my face and she said my face was like red purplish. So she instantly bent down and grabbed me and started pulling me up. And then that's when I was like, remember being like coming out of it. But I literally knocked myself out.
And that's how I know Joe's a true friend, because the next morning he was like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. I took the bedroom early. Were you okay? I said, baby,
Yeah.
there's a whole living room downstairs.
Yeah,
Like, what do you mean?
literally,
He went,
literally.
oh,
So
okay.
Because I went to
Space.
bed and I was like, fuck, this is early.
How
I
did
mean,
you
it was
guys
like,
go
what?
about? I mean, I guess since Joseph didn't go to bed until the sun came up, it worked out
Yeah.
sharing a room and
She was in the room before me
Humping.
or...
In the car, or
Yeah.
the stairs,
yeah.
or the
No,
living
I
room.
remember the one night when fucking
Huh.
Kloe tried to be sneaky. And we were literally, it was me, Lydia, Mia, Dakota, and one other person, can't remember her, sitting at the table eating like the Doritos and cheese in a bag. And we see Kloe not walk the main way. She walks to like staff stairwell to go out to the front. And
can
I'm like,
see.
and you could see directly right at her. And I'm like, and they're like walking like this, like down the stairwell. I'm like, bitch, you could have just walked right past us. We already seen you. And I just pretended like I didn't see her. I'm like, Marja can see her over there in the corner of my eye. I'm like, this bitch.
It was all open
Yeah,
concept.
literally,
Like
you
this.
can
It
see
was all
everything.
concept.
Yeah. Like we couldn't see.
That's how I kept being, because I
out.
kept sneaking off to fuck too, and I was like, I don't want to be rude, so I try to like sneak out the back, but I'm
I was
like,
blacked
it's obvious what I'm
out.
going to do.
Yeah, literally.
Like,
I'm like, bitch.
I know.
And I
there's
feel
all
like
that.
we hung out so much though that people probably thought me, you, and Vinnie were in some weird three-way.
Oh, for sure,
Oh,
absolutely.
yeah.
It seemed that way.
It's okay.
That's not the threesome, but I definitely left a
Yeah.
lot for the imagination. Open concept, you know. It was an open concept, but
done.
people definitely thought it was fun. It was a good time. Oh my god, my
Yeah.
favorite moment. That's what we should. Everyone just say your favorite moment from the trip. My favorite moment was the morning before the boat trip. We are fucked up. Like I probably got I didn't sleep that
Yeah.
night. No, I didn't
almost
sleep.
just was like, I can't go
Yeah.
on this boat,
We were
bro.
fucked up. My
Yeah,
face
that
was like
was rough.
swollen. I was so rough.
We
Chloe
went
and I
hard
are
that night.
dead. Chloe and I are walking like to go
was
to the
so
living room. We're at the
bad.
top of the stairs, and Chloe says something like, you know what, Micki, I really do think we could get married, but I just like can't eat pussy. I don't think I could do
No.
that. Like I don't think I could ever. And she's in the middle of saying this. Like I don't even know why the fuck. She's like, I feel like you're my soulmate and I would marry you. I just can't have sex with a girl. And like I'm just nodding
Yeah.
like average morning conversation, but she
7
chokes.
a.m.
She chokes on a fucking cough drop.
No.
No,
Spits like
bad.
a loogie and cough drop down the stairs.
No.
And it literally shoots and cracks into a million pieces, explodes, and she looks over me, and I go, well, I'm gonna decline the offer anyway. Like I don't
Literally,
think
she
I
looked
would
at me
marry
so
you.
serious.
Like said that like she was like, I would marry you, but I don't eat your pussy, and I'm like, I don't know if I want to marry you at all. Actually, after whatever the fuck that was, I just go, I think I'll decline. And like literally, for some reason, we were like delirious, and it was the funniest thing that's ever
almost
happened.
pissed
And like we were
myself.
literally crying, laughing. Like I had tears in my eyes because she shot. Like you know the stairwell. Like, the
Yeah,
big
it was
fucking-
huge.
like that cough drop
bad.
shot like
It
a
was
rocket.
bad.
Like it was crazy, and it made a huge sound too.
Oh, I bet. Especially on those stairs.
Oh
They're
my
concrete.
god, I don't know why, but that made me almost pee because I was like,
We
damn,
were
bitch.
feral.
We were
Yeah.
rats. It was so bad.
And that boat day, I,
Was
like,
rough.
we didn't survive.
I fell asleep in the sun poisoning.
Yeah, we were both just passed out.
You
on
know it
those
had to be
ropes.
bad when I cut it short after we paid for the whole day, and I
We
was like,
needed to,
we need
though.
to go back
No.
at 4, and then they're like, that doesn't give us
You're like,
enough
I didn't
time
give
for
a
sunset
fuck.
sail, and I was like, I don't
We're
care.
not sunset
Quickest-
sailing, baby.
quickest,
Everyone
We
sorry.
had more fun
sick.
at the house.
Yeah,
Like,
honestly,
that's
I was
just-
kind of disappointed with that boat day, but,
Yeah, but you know, I think it was the water too. We're so
Yeah.
fucking used to that clear. After
Clear,
the Turks and
clear,
Caicos water,
yeah.
nothing.
Yeah.
no.
But it
You know
was
what I
beautiful. It
mean?
was fun. But I think by that time of the trip, we could do a boat day, maybe like second day. But we were hungover as
Yeah.
fuck. We were.
I mean, that
just
night we went
not-
so fucking
We
hard.
went
Joe
so
and I were up till
hard.
5 a.m. and we had
Yeah.
to be up in an hour. Get the fuck out of here, bro.
No,
Yeah,
we were dead
that
on the
was
boat. So
rough.
it was more of a boat nap than a boat day. 'cause
Yeah,
I
we
fucking
paid,
slept.
almost $4,000 to take a nap
Yeah.
on the
You know what?
yacht.
Yeah.
It rocked me like a baby.
It
felt great.
yeah, it was a great nap.
Oh, except for that, whenever I was out there on the fucking boat, that's whenever it hit me. Oh, girl, I got dysentery while I was out there. Love that. Very, like,
Oh,
that
you were
killed
shitting
pioneers.
on the boat. I forgot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I forgot.
Just
But
like
you're
water,
honestly
though.
stronger than our troops because you were shitting and fucking
Yeah, I was.
on the boat.
I know. Actually,
Damn.
I fucked first on the boat.
Well, yeah.
And
just to
then it was
clarify.
like on the way to that little restaurant, I was fucking in the bathroom there. And then on the way back.
That restaurant was
shitting.
lit, though.
Oh,
I
it
will
was-
everyone
say
loved
that.
the food
So
there.
good.
Bro, the
And I was
food
like,
was
ugh.
so
It was
fucking good. The
good.
pina colada was so fucking good.
I could have cried into the pina colada.
My face
It
was so
good.
swollen.
She
My
was
filler
rolling a
was
beer
so.
on
I
her
was
face.
rolling beers across my face. I was like, I've got to get better.
That's whenever Leah and I went on a little excursion to try
Gotta
to find
get
that
better
for
fucking
my
boy.
bathroom. Oh my
Yeah.
god! And then my flip flop broke. Oh my god!
I remember
Shit was
that.
crazy. Or my heel broke.
Yeah.
And then we didn't even get to use the bathroom because it was.
Oh my
fucking-
god, that's when I ate
line.
that fucking edible too.
Yeah.
And I was fucking wrecked. I was
Yeah.
praying to a God I didn't believe in, and I was like, I swear to God, I'll never fucking eat an edible again. I swear, just
Yeah.
bring me
God.
down, bring me back to earth. That was rough. I forgot about that. I was pit. Do you remember the workers came in when we got back to the house, and Joseph's birthday cake was in the fridge, and I'm hands
She's
deep
eating
in
it, like just scooping
eating
Oh,
it, and
yes,
they came around the
yes,
corner,
yes.
and they're like, and I was like,
Just don't look.
just
The
don't
fact that we
look at
didn't even
this
eat any
right
of those
now.
cakes.
I mean, Chloe
I
did.
Oh yeah.
I was like, Chloe
I
did for
forgot.
sure.
That's why I died that
Yeah,
evening.
I was and
and that sweet man I had
But
to
it
wake
didn't
up
even look the
for.
same. It was fucking.
No, but it was good. Those cakes were
Yeah,
fucking
yeah.
fire, dude.
I'm not gonna lie.
were
Those are
fucking
the
fire.
prettiest
Those
cakes
were,
I've
that
ever
heart
seen in
cake.
my whole
Oh
entire
my
life.
god.
Okay, the icing
the
on the
ma-
one. What did you feed me off of it? I was fucked up though. Okay, honestly, the way that I even got photos of you blowing out
Yeah.
your candles
You were
was
3
truly
sheets to the
incredible.
wind.
I was up on top of the table. I was so
I had to
honestly
pep
out of
talk you
all
through
of the
it.
times that I was the most fucked up in the moment that we were trying to
Yeah.
do that. I was
Yeah.
upstairs going.
I'm like
I-
upstairs slapping
I'm
you
like,
across
I
the
can't
face.
do
I'm
it.
like,
Remember-
you've got to get it together.
No,
was like,
remember I
it's
was
his
like,
birthday,
Micki
I
has
have
to come
to.
down
I
this
did. I was
moment.
like, I
I was
have
like,
to.
this is the one time
know
I
what?
actually need
I know.
Micki here.
When people
And it
say,
was-
"Have you guys
oh.
ever been in an argument?" That might have been our only slightest,
Yeah.
smallest argument. I'm like, Joe, you
But it
don't understand.
wasn't.
She needs 15.
She needs 15. I was like, so
And
we
then
had,
I'm
like, a little
upstairs,
10
and I'm like,
minute-
Micki, you got to pull this shit
Yeah,
together.
and I'm like, I don't
and that's
care.
whenever
I need
Vinnie was
her.
also trying to get it together because
Yeah.
we were all fucked up. And then
Yeah,
like
that night
you
was
were
the
trying to get
most.
away or something. What,
I was
what
trying to
even
walk.
happened?
You and Vinnie are in the
I'm
hallway,
going,
and
I
he's trying to
can't,
calm
I
you down.
can't.
I keep walking because when Vinnie gets like serious, I just leave.
You're like, I gotta
He
go.
turns around, he looks at me, and he goes, "Chloe, you stop and come back here too." And I listen. I came back and stood there, and I was like,
Yes,
okay,
sir,
yeah,
daddy,
okay,
sir.
I'm
Gotcha.
sorry.
Sorry. But I pulled it together, and those pictures are fire.
Yeah, they
no, they
are.
were
Really
great.
They
It
were
was
really
so much
good.
fun.
But
10
you
out
put
of
something in
10.
my mouth from the cake, and it did not taste good.
It was the red 29.
Red.
It was probably a
red-
fucking
red
candle,
40?
honestly.
That red 40-yard stare.
It was
after
something that probably
baby.
wasn't edible.
Oh, but it was in my
Yeah.
mouth, and I ate it, and then my mouth tasted so bad, and I was like, no, it's definitely gonna throw up. I was like, I'm
Yeah.
so sick right now, but I was
Yeah.
having so much fun.
That
Honestly,
was so much fun.
And Joe got you horses to lay on naked.
Oh
Bro,
my
how's your coochie
God.
not itchy?
Honestly,
yeah,
I
what
don't
did
know.
it feel like?
No fleas.
I'm gonna be
no flies.
real that I've never. Honestly, horses scare me anyway.
I don't like them.
Also, that horse seems
I'm not a horse
small.
girl.
And okay, can we just first horse story.
All those horses
I
seem
have wanted to
small.
take naked pictures on a horse forever. And
never.
we knew that there was going to be a horse, or we knew that we could get a horse. And I showed him a picture. I was like, look, there's horses there. Joseph gets me 3 horses, okay? I only need 1 horse, but we got 3
Yeah,
horses. And then
3.
we rode in the water together.
Oh,
and it
yeah,
was so
those
cute.
are
Oh,
so
yeah.
But I was
cute.
trying to
Micki was so
explain-
proud of you.
I was so
Yeah,
no, seriously.
never
I was
did
Max,
that.
she was like, I'm
he drank
so
a beer and
happy,
rode a
so
horse.
proud.
Who is
Yeah.
this man? Oh my god, he grew up. It's his birthday. He grew
The
up.
horses were kind of scary.
They
though.
were scary. I don't fuck with horses, but also me trying to explain to these men who only speak Spanish that I'm like, can I get on the horse naked and can we take the saddle off and where can we put it? And it worked out. I showed him an inspo photo and he goes, see, they loved
Literally.
it. They
Yeah, they
loved
didn't
it.
even care.
There was also so many of the girls around watching me get onto a horse
Butt ass naked.
butt ass naked. There's not a saddle. There's like
No
Who
step
was
either.
it? Someone lifted me up, and I'm like, I'm sorry, everyone's
Bro,
seeing my
I was
fucking
watching
hole.
you from the, and I was like, "That's my girl." And I was looking at everyone. I was like, "She's braver than our fucking troops,
Oh,
man."
to get your
Yeah. They were
whole
probably
like,
pussy
"What
out
is wrong
on a
with
horse,
these two?"
to put your bare pussy on a horse in front of a crowd of people, including all the men with the horses, the videographer, Vinny's there holding my camera. Like, everyone was there, and I was like, here's my pussy on the horse.
Vinny's a homie.
Vinny's a homie because
By the
photos were
fourth day,
fire.
though, remember
The
he
photos
walked into
were
our
so
room.
good,
Joe's dick's
so
been out
good.
the whole time. My
It's
titties are
literally
out,
like
and you looked
nothing.
at me and you're like, Vinny, I'm like, Chloe's tits are out. And he's like, at this point, I
No,
literally
was
don't
just
even
like,
see
I just tried to
anything.
give him a
Yeah.
warning. I
He
was
was
just
like, I don't
we are
even see
naked.
anything at
No,
this
the way
point.
that he
Like,
just
I'm so done with you
assimilated.
guys.
No.
Like, this is it.
But
I
he
don't
wasn't
care.
because he was
no.
having so much fun. He was like, "What? Am I gonna go hang out by myself?" No.
Yeah.
He was like
He's
in
like,
the
"I'm
room
in the
gossiping
room,
with all the
dicks
rest of
out."
us.
Yeah.
I loved it.
Booty cheeks out.
Oh my god!
I
Yeah.
think in Texas when I realized, I was like, okay, Vinny does not give a fuck
No,
anymore.
doesn't.
So
fuck
I was
no.
like,
He-
after that, I was
Do
like,
you know
you know
what
what?
it
I
is?
just act like Vinny, just let him
I
ask.
think where he works with wild animals all the time. I swear to God, and he also has seen crazy shit and has to just like turn
That's
his brain
true.
off
He's
sometimes
like,
for that
anyway,
shit.
Chloe's like a rabid
Yeah,
raccoon.
he's like, I work with raccoons all the time, and here are my little trash rats. He's like, honestly, I feel more at
No,
home.
Joseph, I looked this biologist, this smart man,
Oh my
dead in
God,
his eyes, dead in his eyes, and I'm so serious. And I look at him and I go, Vinny, are chupacabras like here? And he looked at me and he went, no, Chloe, because they're not real. And I went, oh,
And you
he's
wanna
like,
know
it's like an urban, and he didn't judge me after. He wasn't
No.
mean. He just was like, no, honey. Like,
And
they're
I
not
said,
here.
I'm so proud of Chloe for saying chupacabra right.
And
I
that's
was
what
like,
Micki
I'm
Yeah,
said
that
in the
is a hard
background.
word.
I was like, I'm so proud of her that she knew that word and that she knew what it was. I was like, honestly, that's
Ever
more
since
impressive.
Texas.
I'm fucking
When we went to the
Down.
chupacabra. And remember we took pictures with the
Oh,
chupacabra.
yeah, you're
I'm
right.
done.
That
I'm
makes
a fucking
sense.
idiot.
I was just
Yeah.
like, oh, she said that word right, because that sounds exactly like something
we
you would
literally
get
were
wrong.
drunk that
No,
night.
I was so stupid.
Yeah, that
I don't
makes
even know how
sense.
that, because the other dude who was the worker at the house like had like a master's degree too and was smart. I mean, he can speak like different languages, and I'm over here like,
Yeehaw, baby.
yeah, honey, what? You got that
Yeah.
chupacabra?
You all got chupacabras here.
You allowed to fuck clients?
Can you fraternize with the clients
Yeah, like
here?
you thought they
Why
were gonna
would
know
I
what that
say
meant. They were.
that?
I don't know why the fuck you would
Yeah.
say it like that, and that's why I
was
tried to
black-
clear
I
it
don't even
up.
remember saying it.
Yeah,
Like they
I was.
definitely aren't gonna know.
I was coherent enough during that to go look at him and be like, I don't think she means fraternize.
Micki's like, let me be her translator.
as I am usually.
And then Vinny's also like, listen, I'm gonna be a fucking homie. You're getting this dick. Let me go downstairs real quick.
Well, he was like, he was scouting it out. He was like trying to see if he was weirdo or not.
Yeah.
And he was like, he seems cool.
And that's what I think
He,
is
like,
so
gave
funny.
permission.
Vinny comes upstairs and he's like, nah, he's cool. I talked to him. It's all cool. He's like, call him tonight once he gets off. Like, Vinny was
he
my
was literally
middleman.
like, let me
And
set
then the
this
next
up.
morning,
like,
the
what
guy
the
comes
fuck?
in, kisses me on the cheek. Is so sweet. I look like I've been rode hard, put away wet.
Because you
I'm
were,
scared.
baby.
I'm scared. Goes up to Vinny, shakes his hand. And
Literally.
Vinny looks at me like a proud dad, like,
like,
yeah.
like I was like, did you sell her
He's
last
like-
night? How much money did he give you for
Yeah.
that? Like,
He's
what
like, my
happened?
girl's been through the ringer.
Like,
Just make her
what the
happy
fuck?
for a
Yeah,
night.
he was like, I just had to check it all out, and then he went over and shook Vinny's hand. I'm like, what?
We were so
What?
confused.
What is the dynamic
Mia was sitting next
here?
to me. She's like, not the fucking kiss on the cheek.
Yeah.
That's how I knew that guy was down bad. I was like, you know what? He said, I love this girl, all of it.
This
He's like, I
crazy
want.
rat.
He's like, I like the crazy party girl, but I'll kiss her in the cheek in the morning still. And he was just unfazed by anything about you.
And I would have been
He was so
phased.
calm. I would be so phased if I didn't know you. And that was my first time
Yeah.
meeting you. If the first time meeting any of us was on that trip, which for some of
Yeah.
those girls, that was
I
the first
wouldn't
time
have
meeting
came
us,
back.
I would
Oh
be
my
scared
God,
of me.
it was, wasn't
Yeah,
it?
and I'm like, this is probably not a good representation of me on my
Yeah,
daily.
but I feel like since they
we
know
had a good
Joe,
time.
it's okay.
It's
Yeah.
fine. It's fine. But as a man, fully on the outside, have never meeting any of us.
like
Meeting you
Yeah,
on that
that's a
trip
lot.
is terrifying. That man, that's braver than the troops. That's scary. To look you right in the eyes and be like, all week, baby.
no, I'm
all
with you.
week, all week. I'm riding this thing out. Let's see how it goes. And he's like, get that WhatsApp, baby. I'm coming back. Let's
Yeah.
let's do it again.
No, I think Joseph was like, you have to download WhatsApp, and I'm like, what's WhatsApp?
Yeah, literally.
Why would you know that? You're like,
Because he was
I know this.
talking
He's
to all
like,
the
here we
workers
go.
through
Yeah.
WhatsApp.
Ah.
And like
And that's what I had to do for Turks too. Yeah.
literally, Micki, you have no idea. We're like,
I
Micki's
don't.
like,
Micki
how
just
do we do
attends. She
anything?
doesn't even know.
I have no
Micki just
idea.
is like, what date again? She'll text
That's
me like
what
a month
was
before.
so
What date?
funny.
I never know what's going
It's
on.
like all the text messages leading up to it's all business with Joe. He's like, okay, how much for this? And we need this and we need that. It's all,
Yeah.
and then it's 2 a.m. Kloe wants to fuck you.
Yeah,
That's
literally,
business, baby.
literally.
That's business.
Literally.
That was part of the business arrangement, which it felt like after shaking Vinnie's hand. It felt like a business arrangement.
It
I was like,
did,
this is
yeah.
very official.
No, I know Micki too. She always checks her schedule like a month out only. That's the max she'll go.
I-
And she'll text me that month, like whenever it gets to like February 1st, she'll see if my name's down. She'll be like, hey, are we still
Are we
doing this?
doing
And I'm
this?
like, I know Micki's every first of the month. She's checking her schedule for
Literally.
that
Every
month.
Oh my god.
I'm like
no,
looking at like 3
literally.
months out, and
Mickey
Micki's on the
probably-
1
but
month.
Joe probably thinks we're fucking just
I
like
have 2
all
brain
timers
cells.
over here.
No, I do.
'Cause
I've got
I've
no
asked
brain
him
cells.
10 times when's Coachella dates.
Literally.
I feel
And now I
like even right
text
now,
you
I
literally,
don't know.
bitches, in an
It's in
order.
the chat.
I'm like, okay, December 1st is, December 15th is, and I sent them the list and time, and then they'll still both text me, hey, what
Hey.
time?
Honestly,
I'm,
a lot of
like,
the
I'm
time.
so sorry.
Well, that's why I
no
always
idea.
remind you guys, and I'm like, I was like, podcast still at 10 a.m. Because I'm like, I know they were going to forget or have
Well,
going to
yeah.
text me. So I'm like, I just need to remind them.
I talk to Kloe every morning pretty much, so that's pretty much how I know what I'm going to do for the
Yeah.
day because
She
either the
actually
night
texted me like 2 weeks
before.
ago and she was like, hey, we're not supposed to be at Joe's right now. I don't want to text them. And I was like, no, we canceled like that.
Okay.
We're rescheduled. And she's like, oh, thank God, because I'm still in bed.
Yeah, I was like, are we doing this? No, literally, I'll talk to Kloe the night before and be like, are you picking me up, mommy?
Literally.
Like, I don't know.
I know.
just know like I'll get picked up and I will be here. I'll do whatever you need me to do. I just have
She's
to be
more
here.
of a baby than me.
Oh, I'm
I can
literally-
handle
this
like
is my mom and dad.
60%,
Yeah.
Joe's 100%. Mickey is.
Yeah.
I have no brain
A
cells.
solid
I'm so
2%.
serious. I feel like
But
I
you
think
did
the older I get, I get
Fire
smarter.
on those pictures.
Yeah.
I do a good
You're
job.
a great
Yeah,
photographer.
baby.
I was
That's
gonna
all
say,
that matters.
and that was
Yes.
autopilot. That was some autopilot that I was doing. I mean, there's a lot of good content where I was sober,
And
obviously,
Joe
but
had
like
all
I
his
was
custom fits.
the custom
Oh, yeah.
fits. Oh my god,
It was so
Maddie.
bougie.
oh my god. Even Vinny's like, damn, that lady did a really good job on those
No,
outfits.
literally.
Literally, she did good.
She made
She's
clutches
killing
to
it.
match
Yeah,
up.
literally.
Like,
Oh my
no, I
God,
was dying. That shit was
literally.
fire.
Oh my god, the one that was like the Tesla. Those pictures are my favorite ones.
Literally.
Oh,
They're
yeah.
my favorite
Yeah.
fucking pictures. Oh
Literally.
my god, I can't wait for the people
No,
to
that
see
shit
was
it.
fire.
That shit was so fucking good. No, the outfits were crazy. The location was crazy. There wasn't a bad spot to shoot. I've been editing. My eyes hurt. I probably look stoned right now. My eyes fucking hurt so bad from looking
I'm
at my
still
I've
screen.
been
bringing
up till
myself
3 or
back
4
to
in the morning
life.
editing, bitch.
Literally, I'm
Yeah.
fucking working, and there's so many more still. Like, there's so many
Yeah,
photos.
it's
The way
wild.
I get Joseph's photos to him within 48 hours, if that, and it was
Yeah.
like, close to 400 photos that I.
It was
got
a
to.
lot.
No, it was
I haven't even got a
insane.
chance to like even go through and look because there's so many. Especially
You
the
literally
birthday night. I'm
started
like, oh my god, how am I
I
gonna
uploading
started-
them the night there because
yeah,
remember I was
I
blacked
already
out.
was, like,
I came
started
into
while I
your
was
room
there.
blacked out and I was like, Mickey, Joe's not going to say anything to you, but he's
But we
going to
have
want
to
a
do
few
these.
pictures. You need to do them right now.
Yeah.
And she goes, Vinnie, get my laptop. It's
Yeah.
3 a.m. We're both
We're both
blacked out
fucked
drunk. Vinny's
up.
like, what? You
And I was like,
editing
I'm
right now? She's
working.
like, yeah.
We're
He needs
working.
them. Daddy needs them.
Daddy needs these photos. So I was like, the amount of pictures that are sent to you right now is
It's unreal.
it's unreal. It's actually crazy.
I'm going
and
through them
that's why
tonight. I'm
like,
doing it. I put it
I
on my
will do
calendar and
anything
everything.
for Joseph. Like I want,
Yeah.
you know, anything. And you know what? He's never like, which is crazy because if you see Joseph, if he wants something, he wants it that minute. You should see him with the boat people. He will be serious. He'll be like, I want this now.
That was
This-
fucked up.
You were like,
Yeah.
this boat sucks. Like,
I mean, it was. I mean, like,
I mean,
like
I
$3,500.
will
was
pay.
right.
I will
He
pay
was right.
whatever for whatever I
Yeah.
want. It's not the thing, but if
Yeah.
it's not done
if
right,
it's not done right, you're gonna let him know
oh,
that it's not done right.
It pisses me off more than anything.
Joseph is always so sweet to me. You've never been mean
Mickey,
to me
that's
ever
'cause
in
you
your
would
whole
crumble.
life. I would cry. But he's so sweet to me and so gentle with me.
Yeah.
And that's why I'm like, I will do anything Joseph ever wants because I do a lot for him, but he's so sweet to me about it. So I will do anything he ever wants me to do.
No, I even
Including
get
the
paranoid to
photos.
text you. Like even when the
You should
people
not.
when the people texted me like to message me on verbal, whatever it is, they were like, hey, just let me know whenever you will be able to send the videos and pictures. I'm like,
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't even want to fucking text Micki and ask her. She just sent me like 500 fucking pictures. I'm not gonna be like, hey, when are you gonna get me these 50 pictures of this
No,
house?
and those are gonna
And
be
then I was
easy.
like, but I need to tell them a date. So then I
Yeah.
messaged the
They're almost
videographer
done,
that I
too.
messaged you, and then I was like, oh, I hate to even message
Oh,
Micki
yeah.
this after I know she has probably like 5,000
1,000
pictures to edit.
pictures.
No,
And I'm
honestly,
like,
I would
oh
have
my
them all done
God.
right now if I didn't have the girls from the time that
Yeah, I don't know how you do it all.
I had to get them at fucking 2:00 in the morning the night that we were coming back because my
Yeah.
car broke down and Darren had to come and get
Oh,
us
I
up
Yeah,
almost
that
went
I-
to jail
Yeah, and
honestly,
for
the way
reckless
back,
driving.
our car just broke
God.
down, and it was a
Yeah.
wild night just trying to get back to the house. So I've had the girls since the
Sometimes-
night that we got back from, like
Yeah.
literally they
Same
went to
with
school this
Henny.
morning. This is my first
But
break
I was
I've
excited excited.
I was so happy.
I think
literally
me and
could've
Hendrix
cried.
both like cried when we saw each
Oh
other.
my god! And we had the best
yeah.
weekend. This
I was
weekend was
like,
so fun. We went to the arcade.
Literally.
Marcy had a sleepover with Henny. Oh shit! It was a fucking
It was
cool
lit.
weekend. We had
It
basketball.
was kid weekend, baby.
It was kid
Yep.
weekend. So that's why I'm like, and I still did so many photos. And
Yeah, you're
I was
crazy.
momming hard this weekend.
Same.
It was hard.
I don't know how you guys do it.
That's why it's
Yeah.
like I was talking to Hannah and she's like, can't wait for the photos. I was like, I know she's like fiending right now, and I was like, I'm almost done with these, but I'm like,
I swear.
have every free moment that I have is not a free moment.
It's
I don't
both.
have one. I'm like every moment of my life is crazy, but
We
there's so many
lived, we
photos.
did it.
We
and then we
lived.
have another trip in 2 months.
Yeah, Coachella, baby.
We got
Coachella.
Coachella, and Lana Del Rey is headlining.
I'm literally going to
Yeah.
cry.
Lana Del Rey, I love you. If you're listening,
Joe's like,
She's not.
yeah.
no, I
No,
do
listen,
like
I'm
summertime sadness.
well, you're
That's
gonna have
the
to.
only way that I do. Like,
Bitch, that came out
That's like my
like
favorite
12
one by
years
her.
ago.
Yeah,
oh my
you're a
god,
fucking
you need to
idiot.
get caught
I'm
up because her
done.
shit is so good. Also, she's announced she's having a country album come out.
I'm literally going to be
I'm
so
gonna
wet.
fucking die. It's
Yeah.
coming out in September, the month I get married. Can you
Oh my
believe?
God.
Okay, she did it for you.
She did it for me. Thank
Just
you,
for
Lana. It's
you.
my a little
Thank you,
country
Lana.
album. Thank you for my wedding present. Fuck. Oh my god, no, it's gonna be.
I literally almost
crazy.
texted Joe this morning. I was like, so anyway, what's Coachella dates? But then I typed it into my search engine and it came up.
You're like, this one I can Google. This one is universal. I can Google this
It's like just
one.
wondering. Because we're doing like 5 days for that too. We normally don't do 5-day trips.
Yeah,
That's what
no.
throws
That
me
one's
off.
gonna kick
Yeah.
my ass. I can't wait.
Yeah,
It's
that
gonna be
one's
so
5
much
days
fun.
too. Because we
So
get a day
much.
when we get there to do whatever we want, and then we get a day after Coachella to do whatever we want.
Yeah. Yeah. So
I'm
much
so
fun.
excited.
I'm ready.
Yeah.
No, it's gonna be so fucking.
But then did you
crazy.
see on TikTok some like I think it was Alex or she was like or no it was Tana and
Mhm.
Brooke. I love them.
I love them.
I feel like
They
we're like a
remind me of
Tana and
us.
Brooke.
We
Yeah, I'm
are.
Tana.
I'm Brooke for sure.
Obviously.
Yeah, for sure.
I love her, Queen. And she was like, some of these influencers like fake going to Coachella.
Yeah.
And I was like, damn, so you're telling us that these little small town West Virginia people aren't faking going to Coachella, but actually some of these rich ass influencers are? Like, we should feel privileged.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
I
get to
also,
actually go.
I am manifesting. I'm going to see Post Malone. I'm going to tattoo or fuck him.
Yeah.
One of the two. Or both.
Both
Is he there?
at the
Is-
same
he's
time?
He's
there.
got to be.
There-
No, but
there's
he
so
has to
many
be in
celebrities
attendance.
that go,
who
yeah.
attend. I'm like, he's going to be there in attendance. I
Yeah.
know.
Which is even better. Way more likely to run into the
But
people
what's really
not
crazy too is
playing.
Coachella's going to be like one of the most expensive trips we went on. Like it's insane
Yeah.
how much that costs.
Yeah,
That's
like,
crazy.
It's actually wild.
Airbnb.
This is a once
and
in a lifetime
everything.
crazy shit.
Everything.
I've literally dreamed of
The tickets.
Coachella since
Yeah,
I was
it's wild.
Joe's
in
like,
high
here's your
school.
birthday present. I'm like, what? What do you
That's
mean?
fucking
So
insane.
that'll be fun.
It'll be so much fun.
Also,
though.
Vinny coming to Coachella is also
Yeah.
hilarious.
I love
But
it.
after this last trip, I'm like, he belongs
meant
there.
for
Yeah,
it.
he's
He's
meant
meant
for
for
it.
That
it.
shirt.
He's built for it. He
Titties
loves it.
out.
He loves the fit.
Yeah, now I'm ready for
loves
the
it.
him
Oh,
to have
I'm
his
ready
fits
for the
now
fits.
because at
He's
first I was like,
fucking ready.
Vinny's gonna definitely have a camel backpack on and
No,
like some
bro.
cargo shorts,
No,
but now
he's-
after
You ain't gonna catch him
Dominican,
slipping.
No.
after Dominican, I know he ain't gonna wear
You ain't
that
gonna catch
baby.
him slipping.
No, I've been playing him all the different artists. I was like, this is gonna be at Coachella. This is gonna be at Coachella. He knows nothing about music, and he's
Bro,
like,
I'm
damn, I can't
dead.
keep up. I was like, I just can't believe this man 2 years ago. If you would have said, hey, you're gonna go to the Dominican and you're gonna wear this, and you're gonna go to Coachella, you're gonna wear
He'd
these
be
things.
like,
Fuck no.
He would be like,
No.
you're gonna go to a Lana Del Rey concert. You're gonna see Lana Del Rey twice within like
A year.
a year. Like, I think he would have said, there ain't no fucking way. But here we are. We've turned him.
It's the power of the P, baby.
It's the power of the P. We've done yastified him, Josephified him.
Mickey P.
Mickey P.
I just know the power I have. The power I have, truly.
She gives that glizzy, baby.
I do. I'll do anything for that man. And that's because
Clearly.
he does anything for us. He's like our daddy.
Yeah.
Aw.
Aw,
He is. I was
daddy.
calling him dad, so I could see the
I can see it.
misconception.
Yeah.
At first, I was like, does that guy think that Vinny is your dad? Because he is shaking his hand and you are saying dad.
Yeah,
I
I'm
was
like, thanks, Dad.
I was like, Vinny doesn't look old, but like, is he thinking that's your dad? I don't know.
Yeah, because I
was like,
jokingly told him, I was like, clearly I don't have a dad, obviously. Look at me.
Clearly. Yeah, I don't think if Vinny was your dad, I think he'd be. No, I don't know. I feel like he's cool. He'll be a
Yeah,
homie.
he's a homie.
He's a homie. I
So
love it.
I guess that.
I think we
Wraps
lived,
us
laughed,
up.
loved.
Yeah.
We did it.
I think we live, laughed, love.
we did something.
I repented
I
for my sins.
The
antibiotics.
Dominican is still my favorite
or-
place we've ever been.
Oh my
I-
God, that
it's
trip
like
was
we
the
have
best.
to go
Trips.
yearly.
Oh, I
Yeah.
want to go back. I literally had so much fucking fun the first
I
time.
love the
and this time was
Dominican,
so fun. I
baby.
love the Dominican.
Yeah.
I would go 100 times in my lifetime.
I love the D in the
Yeah.
Dominican.
I love the Dominican. I love my friends. If I could just travel the world with these two hoes,
Yeah.
it's like that's all I want to
That
do.
is
in my
all we
life.
do.
That's all we do. It's my
need.
favorite
Yeah.
thing on planet Earth. Because that trip was fucking perfect.
Peace,
Literally.
love, happiness. I guess we'll come back with Coachella and see who I find there.
Yeah.
I hope to God it's good. We'll see.
I hope to God it's good.
We'll see,
Live, laugh,
baby.
love.
Live, laugh, love.
Happy birthday, Joseph.
Happy birthday, Daddy.
Bye, horse.
Bye. Who wants more?
Threesome. Bye, horse.